and Financial Management, that is ABFM CAIIB May June 2023. So if you have started your preparation as the JAIIB syllabus is out, it is expected it would be soon out for the CAIIB aspirants as well. So if you're preparing, then kindly go ahead and check it out. Keep looking for the IIBF updates. It would help you a lot. Okay, before we look forward, we'll be looking towards the next level of questions for the principles as well as the process of management. The first question is regarding control by exception, is also known as management by exception or management by objectives. Then is the decision making, or we can say management information system, as well as the last one is the critical point control. Normally in the examination we have 4 options, so I'll still go with the 4 options there. So in this case, what would be the correct answer, everyone? Control by exception means, see, the point is we cannot control everything, isn't it? Can you and I control everything? There are certain things that we have to leave. That means up to a certain limit, you and I will not be crying about that. In the management, even the management cannot try to control everything. There are certain things that they just have to leave it. They just have to understand that not everything is under their control. That is what they call that. After a certain period, if it goes beyond that level, then they will look forward to it. That is what they define as management by exception. That is control by exception as well. When we talk about this in terms of exception, it basically is based upon the area of exception can be defined as till up to a certain limit, we are not going to look forward to it. After that, we are supposed to look forward towards the troubles. So that is how we define this particular area. Right? The correct answer is management by exception. Next question. Due to human limitation to span of management, which becomes the resultant? When we talk about span of management, it says that the people who are working under me, there is a limit to it now. If we talk about this, the span of management is the number of people working under me. There is a limit to it. Not everybody is going to work under me. The number of people who will be working under me would be definitely unlimited people. So what is the limit of those people? And since I cannot do the entire working on my own, so that particular number of people who are working under me, they are working because of which particular thing? Why are they working under me? Since I cannot take care of the entire work altogether on my own, I'll have to give them my work so that I can look forward towards decision making and other important areas as well. Now, that is it a delegation or satisfaction or motivation or supervision? The correct answer here would be delegation. Delegation means sharing of the workload with the lower people. That means the lower level of staff than you. That means if you are the superior, then sharing your workload with your subordinates. That doesn't mean we are putting them into that workload. We are sharing it with them. That is what they define as delegation. That means pushing up the work towards the lower level, but in such a way that we are also giving them the authority. We are sharing our workload rather than just leaving it onto them altogether. Then, which of the following scientific management is the violation of unity of command? Is it differential piecewise system, fatigue study, functional foremanship, or simplification of work? Unity of command means one superior, one subordinate. We have done this question earlier as well. It's just a repetition, but let's look forward to it. If we have unity of command means one superior, if there is one superior, we are going to have one subordinate. Now this one subordinate is answerable, reporting, answering, everything he's just doing with one superior. So there is no rush towards it that he's supposed to do certain work in a certain way. He's not under a lot of pressure to do all the work by him in certain way to the people that are out there. That means in this case, his work is smoothened up, right? So in this case, the differential piecewise system is basically a system which says divide the people who are working efficiently or who are achieving their targets will get the benefits, while the people who are not achieving the targets, their salary would be deducted. Fatigue study is a study of being tired. After what period of time the people gets tired, and that is where we need to work upon the area that if they get tired, then how are how much time we are going to give them for work and for what time period we'll be giving them a pause. Then we have the functional foremanship. Functional foremanship means the number of people working under that particular person. can be divided into planning as well as the production department. So when two different departments are working, that is what we define as functional foremanship. And the last one is simplification of work. In terms of simplification of work, it's gonna be something which talks about simplifying the work means whatever extra varieties we have added, just eliminate it all. Just keep one particular varieties and do not mix it up, because that makes the entire selling process easier. You make a standard and just work upon that particular standard only. So the correct answer here would be functional foremanship, because it has two departments. One is planning and the second one is production. The device which helps subordinates at the same level of different departments to communicate directly in case of emergency, gangplank, scalar chain, order, or equality. What would be the correct answer here? The device which helps the subordinates at the same level. Okay. Uh, then when we talk about this, it says the device which helps subordinates to use of the same level. See, the point is, if you and I are working at the same level, if we have to talk to each other, we'll have to go through the entire scalar chain. Whatever our seniors are, we'll tell all the seniors, and then you and I will come with the direct contact with each other. That is what we'll be doing. Is that gangplank, scalar chain, order, or equality? When we are talking to each other in case of a severe emergency, then that would be treated as gangplank, but this is allowed only in case of an emergency, and that too we should be at the same level. If you are senior to me, then I cannot have a word with you directly. That is what we look forward to. According to Fayol, the scalar chain should not be violated in the normal course of communication. So in the formal communication, we are not allowed to talk to each other directly. We'll have to follow the hierarchy. But if we have any emergency and it is required, only then we'll have a word with each other. Otherwise, it is not allowed. Next question. Dash is a statement of employee characteristics and qualifications required for satisfactory performance of defined duties and tasks comprising of specific job or function. Okay. Whenever we get any recruitment cycle coming up, whenever any government organization is issuing, basically what are they doing? What happens is they issue the details of what kind of job profile we are introducing, and what would be the pay scale, what kind of person is required, what should be their educational qualification. Is it the job analysis? Is it the job specification? Is it a description or evaluation? It's not an evaluation at all, because till now you're not. Evaluation is done at the level of the organization, not at the level of the employees, the prospective employees. That would be the better answer. Job description is when you describe the job profile. Then it is job specification. That means where you specify the job. And when we talk about job analysis, that is basically analyzing what the job exactly does. So in this case, the correct answer would be job specification. When you specify what exactly the job is and the nature of the job, the people would be doing something, the specific qualities of those people who are doing it, the level of their experiences, physical, emotional, or technical, or communication skills that are required to perform and a job, responsibilities, everything that is involved in it would be specified here. Then under dash, all subordinates under one superior communicate through him only. The subordinates are not allowed to talk among themselves. Wheel, strand, circular, or free flow. Okay, these are different kind of communication cycles which are opted in the organization. These are all formal way of communicating. How do they look forward to it? Wheel is basically when people are talking to each other in this way. In single strand, there's a hierarchy, and only then they can talk to each other. In circular motion, they go like this only, right? And then we have free flow. Anybody can talk to anybody there. In terms of wheel, they have it like this. There's a person at the center who's communicating with everyone. In terms of circle, one other person is having a word with them. Free flow, there is nothing like you are supposed to talk to only for a few people. That is not there. So when we talk about we are not allowed to talk to anyone, free flow is out of the picture. Circular is also out of the picture there. But we talk about the single strand. Single strand is basically you are just talking to the next person, not to anybody else. Then that particular person is talking to the next person again. That means it is not related to the entire organization altogether. No? So it is basically wheel. In the wheel network, all subordinates under one superior communicate through him only as he acts as a hub of the wheel. The subordinates are not allowed to talk among themselves. They are supposed to talk only in the way that they are talking right now. The superior to the subordinate to the next person, then to the next person. They cannot talk to each other directly. The increase in labor cost beyond 2% should be brought to the notice of the management. Which principle of control is highlighted by the statement? Is it the principle of management by exception, principle of need for action, principle of critical point control, or all of the above? See, the point is, if we are taking care of everything, then number one, jack of all spades, master of none. You will not get everything there. That means principle of management by exception. Don't try to take up everything. Just accept that only these things are important. Rest, all the divisions should be kept apart. Need for action. Controlling is required for that, because anybody who goes away from the planned area needs to come back to the planning now. That is, there is a need for action. Then principle for CPC, that is critical point control. When we talk about the CPC or the critical point control, it refers to that kind of controlling which refers towards the area of critical point control is if anything goes beyond a certain level, then it requires an alarming situation. We need to look forward to that. That is, we need to solve that problem right away, because now it would be out of our hand to control it later on. That is what they define as principle of critical point control. After or beyond this position, we do not have any option left. We need to make sure that no deviation is coming up, and whatever deviation is there, we will solve it up as early as possible. To calculate the need for manpower on the basis of average labor turnover due to leave, retirement, death, transfer, discharge, etc. is known as workforce analysis, forecasting workload analysis, or job analysis. What would this particular point mean? See, whatever people are working with us, if they are leaving because of any personal issue, or they're supposed to go away after a certain period of time, that means they are supposed to transfer, they are supposed to be discharged from their duties, or they are retiring. This is a normal course of organization. So that means anybody who's working there, they are salaried. So there's a course. After a certain period of time, they are bound to go from the organization. So how do you calculate the need for the manpower there? Is it workforce analysis, forecasting, workload analysis, or job analysis? In this case, what they exactly do is basically workforce analysis. The kind of people who are working currently, are they seniors or are they juniors? That is what we look forward to in terms of workforce analysis. The workload is the amount of work each and every person is handling. Forecasting is looking into the future and just anticipating things. While job analysis is the knowing what kind of job profile are we dealing with. That is what we talk about. That is the workforce analysis that involves identifying current, anticipated, future supply of labor and skills, identifying what you need and will need in the future in terms of labor, skill, competencies, whatever you look forward to. So workforce is the kind of people who are going to work with us. So this is it for the day, everyone. I hope this class was helpful for you in terms of learning the various concepts of management. If you're preparing for the CAIIB this year, all you can do is you can check out our website for the same. The CAIIB batches are just about to start for this year. The next batches rather, the first batch is out, the second batch is also out. We are also coming up with the third batch of CAIIB. So that is what we are looking forward to this year. So if you're preparing for the CAIIB, then kindly go ahead and check out our website for the same. If you go towards the area of www.adda247, in the second column you will find JAIIB and CAIIB. That is what you find in the JAIIB and CAIIB. Open up the area of CAIIB 2023, and this is where you find our new batches that is coming up. 2.0 was started on Jan 2, and we are coming up with the third batch, that is the target batch 3.0 on that would start from 20th of January, which would start soon. So if you're going to review the particular classes, then kindly go ahead and check it out. If you're preparing for the CAIIB, then you will get 500 hours of classes. The timings for all the classes are already specified here. Click on the area of buy now, use the code Y541, and you will get it at a discount of 81%. You get it at 4799.80. So if you're preparing for this examination, then kindly hurry up and check it out on our website. Along with that, if you're looking forward to not only the classes but also the test series and the various batches that would be coming up, bilingual, English, and whatever the further details are, if you're looking forward to that, then kindly go ahead. Okay, the batch 2.2 is coming up. Before we look forward to it, there's one more thing. If we look forward towards the era of JAIIB and CAIIB Ka Pack, the CAIIB Ka Pack is coming up. In this area, what you can do is the double validity is going on. 6 plus 6 month validity is there. What is the benefit of CAIIB Ka Pack? Under this pack, you will get not only the live classes, mock test series, then all video courses, all the revision batches, ebooks, whatever we are coming up, numerical batches, case study, revision batch, topic-wise in-depth analysis, everything is there. That means you're not only getting the syllabus, but also getting the test series, also getting the ebooks, also getting the further information that would be coming up. Every single batch for CAIIB, after you take the particular course, is available for you, irrespective of the language. That means English and Hindi, both bilingual batch, both are opened up for you. The test series is opened up for you. The ultimate, every single batch that would be coming up under CAIIB would be covered and would be available for you. So if you're preparing for this examination, then CAIIB Ka Pack is the place where you'll get all the resources that you require for this examination. Click on the area of buy now and use the code Y541, and you can get it at 80% discount. So kindly go ahead and check it out on our website or in our app for 7199.20. Currently 81% discount is going on, but it's going to end soon. So kindly hurry up and check it out on our website or in our app during this period only, so that you can avail the maximum discount. Thank you, everyone.